Module 16, the reproductive systems. Hormonal control of male reproduction. In an earlier section, I mentioned that the primary male sex hormone is testosterone. This hormone is responsible for many effects in the body. To discuss how this hormone works, let's begin at the beginning. At conception, the gender of the child is determined by the sex chromosomes. This pair of chromosomes, pair number 23, will either be two X's, which means that the baby will be a female, or an X and a Y, which means that the baby will be a male. But the male embryo needs to continue to develop for the reproductive organs to begin forming. This is done thanks to the production of testosterone. If testosterone is not produced after 2 months of development, then the testes will not descend and the baby will not have viable male reproductive organs. Thus, though genetically that individual would be male, the body would essentially appear to be female. You can immediately see, then, the importance of this hormone from the beginning of life. So the first two functions of testosterone occur in the womb. It controls the formation of the male reproductive organs and the descent of the testes. But this hormone has many other functions. They occur after birth. Testosterone levels affect the male secondary sex characteristics. Secondary sex characteristics are the characteristics that appear at puberty and tend to distinguish men from women. In the male, these include body shape, pitch of the voice, and the distribution of body hair, including growth of the beard. Now let me define puberty. Puberty is a series of events that transform a child into a sexually mature adult. So testosterone levels help to transform a young boy into a sexually mature man by affecting male secondary sex characteristics. Testosterone also helps maintain the male reproductive organs by regulating their size, overall health of the organ's tissue, and their functions. During adolescence, testosterone also affects the anabolism of the body. Anabolism refers to all the synthesis reactions that occur in the body. So, besides causing puberty to occur, this hormone affects the reactions that help to build up bones and muscles. Now, anabolism is the opposite of catabolism. Catabolism refers to all of the decomposition reactions that occur in the body. Synthesizing things or building structures such as bones requires energy, much the same way that it takes lots of energy to construct a building. Catabolism produces energy by breaking down materials. A good way to remember the difference between these two effects is to remember that catabolism sounds like catastrophe, which makes you think of something being broken down or blown apart. The last two functions of testosterone are to regulate male sexual behavior and help spermatogenesis to occur. Now, as with all hormones, there's a carefully controlled process so that testosterone levels are at their optimum amounts. It starts at the hypothalamus, which releases gonadotropin-releasing hormone. This hormone stimulates the anterior pituitary to release the gonadotropins, luteinizing hormone, and follicle-stimulating hormone. Gonadotropins are a group of hormones that affect the gonads, or reproductive organs. Women have the same gonadotropins, but they target different organs than in the male body. Another difference between men and women regarding gonadotropins has to do with their release. In women, gonadotropins are released in a monthly cycle, and in men they are not. Luteinizing hormone causes the interstitial cells in the testes to release testosterone, and the testosterone levels in the blood cause a negative feedback in the hypothalamus, which controls how much gonadotropin-releasing hormone is released. Follicle-stimulating hormone causes the sustentacular cells in the seminiferous tubules to increase spermatogenesis. These cells also cause a negative feedback system to occur when they release inhibin. As the name implies, that hormone inhibits the release of follicle-stimulating hormone, so spermatogenesis slows down.